Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to unlock the second best takeover perk in NBA 2K23, Juice. What you guys have to do is you got to go to your side quest, go down to the weekly quests, and see if you have the Talk to Jackson Ellis Challenge Z. Now, these are random. Not everybody's going to get these at the same time, so if you want it, you got to be on top of it. You got to check it every single week. That does sound exhausting, and it's probably not the best way 2K has it set up, but if you're about to play the game, just check your quest really quick. It only takes about 30 seconds. I'm going to let you guys see where he's at. You guys see I'm hopping in the invisible go-kart. If you guys don't know about the takeover perk Juice, what it does is it pretty much doubles your attributes of what you would normally get for the takeover boost. Say sharp takeover. Say you get a plus 10 to your three-pointer whenever you have sharp takeover activated. With Juice, now you're getting a plus 20. It works like that with every single takeover. If you have lock takeover activated, you're going to get an extra boost to your defensive stats, etc., etc. So you see we find Jackson Ellis right here. He's right by the Wildcat statue. Again, you may not have this week, but you may have a different quest that's for a different takeover perk. I know Laker had the Saboteur, one of the best defensive takeover perks in NBA 2K23. After you talk to Jackson Ellis, you'll see I have to score 400 points in any affiliation, and I have 3 days and 8 minutes left to do it. So, if you notice this quest and there's only like 16 hours left, that may be a little bit tough to get it done. So catching it early is huge. I just actually discovered I had this quest for this week, so I haven't unlocked it. I'm going to play all the games to get it, and then I'll be making a video showing you guys my players with Juice. It works really well on builds that have, maybe you're a spot up, but your shooting's low. I'm on my 7-3 for this gameplay. I only have a 77 three-pointer. If I run double sharp take with Juice, that'll be in the 90s for my three-pointer. Especially since nobody knows how to get Accelerator yet, Juice is probably the best perk that most people are going to be running. If they get the weekly quest, if they figure out about it, most people I play against still don't have any takeover perks, so I'm trying to put you guys onto it. I'm going to show you guys, a gameplay of me on my 7'3", then I'm going to show you guys at the end a gameplay of me on my 6'9". At the beginning of the year, a lot of YouTube videos are just build videos, tutorial videos, so I thought, I could make this video and I could throw on some gameplay at the end for everybody who wanted to see. This lineup we have out here is pretty wild, to be honest. Kitchen is on a 6'11" build with Hall of Fame quick first step because he made post control high enough. I'm on my 7'3". Me and Kitchen both pretty much at the time of these gameplays just made these builds, so we don't really have too many badges. I was only on a 90 overall, so between upgrading my shooting, some of my finishing, trying to have some speed, my rebounding, I couldn't even afford to upgrade my interior defense, my block that high in this gameplay. So I'm on a 7'3" max wingspan, and I'm getting dunked on in the paint. It feels horrible. I definitely got to get some attributes up on this build. I just have not had the time to play the game as much as I want, but either way, we are still out here. We're still having a good time. We're still winning. The first 2K in a while where you could really come to the park, and it really doesn't matter the builds you have. If you can play with IQ, if you can just play with defense, even if your build isn't the best defensively, you could really dominate right here, getting the board. 7'3" can shoot like crazy this year. If you got, check this out. Laker with the board. I'm at the top of the key, no hot spots. I don't have catch and shoot on this build crazy enough just because it's a tier 3 badge. I can't afford it yet. Do not worry. I'll be dropping a video on the best shooting 7'3" max wingspan build in the game soon. I know you guys are curious about it. In the gameplay I have next of the 6'9", I'm going to be cutting out a lot. I don't know if you guys like watching, us playing defense every single possession. I think it's definitely helpful to watch, but even going up against good players, a lot of them are boxed up right now too, so it kind of just looks like ugly gameplay. Even some of our offense this game, since we don't really have a point guard. Funny enough, Kitchen too, he was planning on playing point guard with this build, but as the recording of this video, he only has a 45 pass accuracy. He ran into the same problem I was having, being only a 90 overall. You guys see me, man, shooting threes, posting up with the hook shots. A lot of people right now are thinking hooks are completely broken. I'm going to put you guys on soon. There's actually a pretty easy way to stop post hooks if you're running into that problem. A lot of people too, they're having 7'3" centers posting up their 6'7" big men. In that situation, you can still get stops, but, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure right here. This guy, I didn't have to jump. He was 1,000% going to miss that, but I was absolutely chasing the block. Right now, the takeovers I have on sharp and post scoring takeover is actually amazing this year with how great working in the post is, whether it's hooks, whether it's fades, whether it's drop stepping people in the paint. And a lot of people don't know this, but post scoring takeover actually does give you a +10 to your interior defense, just like rim protecting takeover does. Laker, getting the man to jump. He's leaving me in the corner. I think I've hit 2 threes at this point. Don't know what he's doing. I line up at the center, so when the big man is guarding me in the corner, they hate watching Lakers slash to the rim. They're usually going to leave me wide open. Definitely by design. Laker always makes undersized bigs that can't shoot, so I usually just make some taller centers that can shoot just to help the spacing on the court. Things like that definitely help out when you're playing threes with whoever you're playing with. If you got 3 people on the court that are 6'1", 6'1", and 6'7", and 2 of them can't shoot, it's going to be a tough time. Same thing if, you have somebody that wants to be a slasher. He's got 99 driving dunk, but your other friend is a 7'3" inside center. At that point, the other guy's never going to be able to drive to the paint because there's always going to be somebody waiting to block you. What a lot of people will try doing is they'll just switch the center onto Laker and then they'll put the smaller lock on me. But at that point, I'm 7'3". That's why I gave my build. Look at this man too. We're telling Kitchen, just keep shooting. I think this is the first game he was on with this new build. I'm getting every single board, hitting them back. He finally gets the green. But like I was saying, at that point, I'll just post up the lock, especially if they're shorter. I'll hit them with a post fade, a post hook. We do not allow people to get away with hiding defenders, doing things like that. We force them to switch. It's a lot of fun right here, man. I'm on my 6'9" point forward type build. I already made a video on this if you guys are curious. I love this build just as much as I love my 7'3". I mean, on this build, I can do everything. I got the ball handling, the dunking, the shooting, and it can operate as a lockdown the guard ball, or it can operate as a big man. If I want to play as the undersized big, we can use speed. I'm always out on the fast break too, trying to get those crazy dunks on the other end. Defense is a big part of offense this year. If you can get stops, you can be out on the fast break. Those are easy buckets, and in this game, you need to try to get easy buckets when you can. Seeing Zeke wide open right here, man. Always being unselfish, getting the board too. I even got a 80 close shot on this build, so you guys already know I can post up on this as well. Stop and pop middies. I really love the shot meter this year. I know it makes the most sense to take off the jump shot meter because you do get a boost for your jump shots that are wide open. But either way, if you guys want to use meter this year, you've never really liked having the meter off, it's definitely valid. As long as you fill the meter up, you're going to green every single shot. I'm probably going to switch between using it and not using it all year this year. And this jump shot meter I have on, I think it's called Comet. I do love this right here, man. Doing a little blinders mid-range shot right there. It is crazy. Those shots still work this year. I know a lot of people are having they're struggling, but if you can green them, they'll still work. Off the inbound, this is what I was talking about right here. Again, just hooking over this man's head as a 6'9" build. Now, don't get it wrong. Right here, steal 2, man. I'm everywhere doing everything with this build. If I had a 7'3" on me and I'm trying to hook over him with my 6'9", that is not going to be a good idea. But if my matchup is an inch or two shorter than me, then it's definitely a go-to move. 18 to 10. Again, I missed the lane right here. Defense steals, they're usually pretty good. Get the block. We are still not recovering it right here. Let's check this out, man. These guys think I'm going to go up, go to the corner, get him out of here. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. This is Sonic. I will catch you guys in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.